everyone, welcome to today's tutorial. Today we are diving into incoming Webhooks and how they makes your apps communicate seamlessly. Let's get started. So what exactly is an incoming Webhook? Incoming Webhook is a method of bringing information from a third-party service or API and a request to a current platform. Now let's dive into a practical example. In our scenario, we are setting up an incoming Webhook and throughout its capability we are able to send message directly to WhatsApp. So here is the flow. Fluent form event triggers, Pabbly comes into play, incoming Webhook takes the charge, WhatsApp message is sent. So in this video we navigate like that. So we basically need to set up the incoming Webhook to achieve that scenario. So first we need to go into the Pabbly. In the Pabbly we need to create a workflow. Here I name it to send message in WhatsApp and click on create. In the Pabbly, once you create the workflow, you need to select the Webhook. This Webhook URL needs to connect with the Fluent form. So you need to go into the Fluent form. In the Fluent form, you need to select the Webhook integration. Click on the add Webhook. Here you need to give Webhook name. I give send message to WhatsApp. Here you need to paste the Pabbly URL which you created. Method type is get. In the request form you need to select the JSON. Now let's click on the save. Once your feed is created, you need to go back to the Pabbly and check the response is not received because the connection is connected here, but we need to send the Webhook. Here in the Fluent form I add the mobile number form so that I can send message to user. So I simply name it to and add a mobile number. So here I add this. So once you add this, here once you submit that form, Pabbly is received one Fluent form response. So basically you have the fields from the Fluent form. So once you receive this sample response, you need to set up the API for incoming Webhook. So click on API. Once you select API, in action event you need to select execute API request. Now let's click on connect. Okay, so how you set up this API? For this you can refer our Postman document. Here in incoming Webhook you can check that you can send text message, send document message, send audio message, send image message, send video message, send contact message. This type of events you can send in the incoming Webhook. So let's go back to where we start. Go here and click on add incoming Webhook. In incoming Webhook type its name. I simply write Fluent form to WhatsApp message. We need to copy this URL. So this is the URL. With this URL we can get the response from the Pabbly. So this URL and this key needs to add in Pabbly. And as you go here in the document of Postman, you can see you need to set up this. So these are the unique URL and API key as per your incoming webhook. So copy this URL and go back to the Pabbly. Here you need to select event method as custom request. In this custom request need to select post. Now in API endpoint URL you need to paste the URL which we copy. The payload type is JSON, and in the authentication add header and go back to the incoming webhook. Here copy this and in header as you see X API key and copy. So we need to paste the value of it and we need to type here X API key. Now here in the data we need to paste the JSON which you can copy from the postman. As we just want to send the message, I copy this JSON, go back to the Pabbly and paste it here. Here you need to select type as per your requirement. If you see here in the postman we can send different type of messages. So go back to the Pabbly as we right now send the text message. So type is text message. In the recipient we need to select the phone number. So we need to remove this and from our form field we need to select the phone as we receive phone number in the phone. In the message we need to write the message which we want to send the message when someone submit the Fluent form. So here we can write the custom message. So I have write this and here you can add the custom object like hey and the person first name then space then last name. So this will be dynamic. Those who submit the form and at that time the name and last name they add, it will be updated here. So I send them dynamic message and I simply save. Before click on save and test, we first need to save it here, and once you're saved go back to the Pabbly and click save here and you can see the status is 200 and this means our incoming webhook is perfectly set up. So first we go here in incoming webhook and now if you see this is the message we send. So I simply clear this chat. Okay, so now let's go to the Fluent form. Here we add like David Warner and the mobile number which is and this field. Now we click on submit. So we need to receive the message here when user submits. So as we can see here the user is submit and we send the dynamic message hey David Warner. This message from Pabbly which we write here. If you see this is fantastic. You have successfully set up the incoming webhook which actually sends the message. Feel free to explore its potential with your unique use case. Stay tuned for upcoming tutorials and be sure to like and subscribe for latest updates.